salutations again. This is going to be, I guess, like, I just did part 2, so this is going to be 2.5. We will kind of continue where we left off. We got the new pieces. And what I want to do is, I just had this thought. Where the heck did my ruler go? I didn't actually even draw any of the trash. I got the tape, I got this, and then where's my ruler? There's my ruler. There it is. Alright. So what I want to do is, I think I gave this a bit of extra on the first go around. Yeah, right. Didn't I have? Oh, that's not the side I'm talking about. Yeah, it's this side. Okay, so I did plus 2 centimeters. Right, and I didn't cut that off. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, it's fine. So what I want to do is, we are going to mark this. We're gonna mark I wanted to say a centimeter. We'll do a centimeter just because I'm not 100% sure how I want to do this. When I gave it an extra 2 centimeters, I'm not sure how much I incorporated that into the overall build, because quite frankly I've slept and eaten since then. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark these off a centimeter, and that is going to be where I'm going to fold it, because what I want to do this time, when I do the test fitting of this stuff, is I want to set it up for like my seams and the like. Alright, so you are good. Ooh, I can, okay, just with 2 I can do it. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, I'm not happy with that because that does not look, that looks better. Alright, so that is good because I already have that one at a centimeter. So you are good. We're going to close that before stuff happens. So we got to do the same thing on this side. Oh God, it's on the tape. It might be okay, but it might not be okay. Well, we got to do it anyway. So I'll make it work regardless, because I'm gonna be folding that anyway. So. Let's get this. Okay. Oh, that fell. Alright, let's get this kind of going. I want to mark it on this side. That's actually a little better to mark with. Alright. Am I happy with that? For the most part, I am. Alright, okay. Good with 2. I can still do it. Decent there. Alright. So that is good. Now I have to do the same thing on the big guy that I'm glad I just kind of lumped in and let it get super duper duper wrinkly. What side's got all the markings? This side, so we'll do it off this side, as I've decided as such. Yeah, if I keep looking over that way, it's just because that's where the monitor, where OBS is. Not that anyone cares. I mean, someone might. They may be like, why are you going crazy? Well, one, because probably I'm crazy, deciding to make a costume without really knowing how to do. I mean, I know how to sew. I know how to sew manually. I know how to sew with the sewing machine. I'm not the greatest at either, but I think I can do. I just want to do a decent enough job that it looks okay. but I can make it so it actually fits me, which is actually one of the goals, because again, I am not an adult Japanese woman, so the large sizes I have, the adult sizes I found on the internet for some other costumes are for adults, but I guess I didn't read the fine print when they said, you know, this is the size for an adult. And like, okay, I'm an adult, and then they're like, yeah, but we meant a much smaller adult than you are. All right, okay, we're just doing 1 centimeter all around. It should be good. Well, in theory, it should be good. Oops. We shall actually see if it is. Alright, because I want to do it the seams, because when I did the fitting earlier, I didn't seam it at all. I just kind of put it on. So I want it where there's cap. So I want to do seams this time. It doesn't really. I didn't really measure it, but it should be okay. This is the back, then this is the left. Right. Right, yep, that's left. Are these matching up? They do not. Well, crap. Okay, that is something I did not pay enough attention to. Well, crap, because the back piece, the arms are way bigger than the... okay, well that's... See, this is why you do it here as opposed to, you know, just kind of go for it. But it's made out of tissue paper, so I can fold tissue paper however I need to fold tissue paper. Okay, you are decent. How are you doing? You are decent. You are not decent. You are not following my instructions. There we go. I want to make sure. I just want like a nice. It's not the greatest of seams. Oh, that's because I need to kind of force it down here. I need to kind of force you. Nope, you went to the wrong angle. There we go. And for more or less, that's decent enough, I would say. And then we're gonna fold this guy in, and then we are going to tape it. Actually, I should have taped it already, but we are going to. We're going to use the big tape because this is actually for a fitting, so I want to make sure that I got enough tape on the sides that I can... come on! Do it that way. Yep. I'm damaging that paper, which is... Okay, we'll do a couple of these. Oops. Come on, stick, thank you. I'm gonna do one for the top. So I got, those are for the sides, because I'm gonna do 2 on the sides. But what I did not calculate is the fact that on the back piece, the sleeve hole is much bigger than I did on my front and side pieces, which has me kind of questioning, because they're based off of the shirt. So unless I'm missing something, which is, let's be honest, incredibly possible, top. Alright, and that's going to be for... Oh, can I actually stick you on here? Yeah, you kind of stick. Right? Thank you. Alright, make sure you stick too. A little bit, and... Alright, now I can get these pieces quasi together for the moment. I'll put one down here. Boom. I need to fold that, which I have not done yet. Now this is the back piece, so this is what we're actually going to base everything off of, is the back piece. Fold this over for my envisioned seams. Oh, you are an idiot. Yep. I'm an idiot. For the left. Okay, no, I'm an idiot because I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to tape it on both sides because the seam I'm taping on the inside, but then I'm gonna be fastening it on the outside, which means I need to tape on the inside and the outside, which is annoying. Is what it is, but is annoying. I probably don't need this big freaking piece of tape, but that's what I decided to use, so we're gonna use it. I want you guys lined up, so then I can line this one up. Oh, what I could have done is just folded it over, but I did not think of that. Maybe we'll do that for the other side, because right now I just want to keep kind of consistency for no actual particular reason. There we go. All right. Now here's where I actually have to put it again. I wish I was thinking when I did that, but it is what it is. So, 1, 2. So on the other side, we'll just roll it over because it'll save me a lot more time cutting. But again, this is why we do prototyping. I mean, I was an engineer for a really long time, so not necessarily an engineer of the kind where I had to actually prototype stuff, but I had to, I was a quality engineer, so I had to verify that crap worked. So sometimes I had to make, do kind of janky things just to see if I could break something, or if there was an issue outside in the field, I had to replicate in-house. Yep. So sometimes I had to do wackadoodle stuff. Alright, so now we are going to line these up. Yeah, because if I have to roll it over, I might as well frickin' do it with one piece of tape as opposed to needing to cut 85 freaking pieces of tape to get this to work. So, learning experience. And that's why I'm titling this series, making a homemade costume with zero know-how, because I really have no freaking clue what I'm doing. I'm ad hocing it. Like I said, I've done a couple things, I've done a couple tweaks here and there of things, but I've never really made a full jacket, shirt, what have you, from scratch. So this is a learning experience for me and anyone watches these, hey, it's a learning experience for you as well. But now we are going to do this correctly. And save myself a crap ton of tape. So I only need 3 pieces. I might as well cut 6 pieces again so I can have the other side done as well. But then this will allow me, if I accidentally put this stuff together incorrectly, I can kind of attach it either side, you know? But I am trying to follow what that one guy did. Another stink bug. Where did you come from? Be right back. I gotta go. No. You're my friend. Don't be stinky. I'm going to put you in your natural habitat, which is not in my apartment. All right, back. Stink bug is now outside. Okay, is this the side that I'm rolling in? I'm folding in? Yes, okay. So I want to make sure I'm at least consistent with which side I'm folding in. Now, we are going to do it this way. I'm going to lift up, push down. And then boom, done. Let's do the same thing over here. Yep, gets folded this way. That tape being in the middle of that is a little annoying, but doable. Those actually look pretty decent. Doesn't matter which. Ooh, come on. And over. Oh, get your fingers out. Thank you. Boom. Okay. Happy with that. Might want to put a piece of tape down in the middle just to, nope, stop getting stuck to the floor. Again, oh, don't. I'd rather you get stuck to the floor than yourself because, alright, well, you decided to attach yourself to the paper there, so we will go with it. I kind of want to put tape here, but you know what, screw it. We're going to put, let's do a couple more pieces of tape because that's a long seam. But we are going to do this different. Well, we'll do 4 pieces because I'll do 1 on each. One of each edges that I got that I'm working on. And we will start. Oops, got it. Okay. Scissors of death. Go somewhere else, and it's because of the tape. I just want to. There, I'm happy with that. Now let's move you around. Actually, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just tape all the edges. That way they're a lot more robust. Actually, we're gonna do this because I had that issue last night when I did my first fitting. I mean, it was really quick, but when I did that, we had the issue where when I took it off, the back of this ripped. So what I'm gonna do right now is I am just gonna put some tape here to kind of, I like how I put it more robust and then leave a big gaping hole in the middle where it could definitely rip that. Tough. And you know what we'll do? We'll do it this way. Alright, so we got some reinforcement around the collar. Because if anything's going to rip, it's probably going to be this guy. Just because it's the bigger one. You are fine. But I did want to put... Actually, I don't need tape here because these are not necessarily in a bad spot. Come on, come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright, so how did... Ooh, okay, I'm probably going to have to put a crap ton of tape on this. Okay, so you folded, because you're going this way. Right? Right. So, we're going to say, you know what, let's mark this. So this is left, this is right, and this is the inside right here. Inside, inside, side. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna mark, we're gonna mark you 2. So this is it? Yeah, okay. So you are also the inside side. Does not go through at all. Nice. Alright, so this is the right. So that means it's going to be over here. Which means I need to fold it this way. This will probably need more tape because there's a bunch of tape in the middle here. I'm actually folding tape in half. Which means this seam is probably going to fight me a lot. Which is fine, that's why I have a bunch of tape. Or I'm attempting to have a bunch of tape. Oh, no. I need to make sure I measure where those go. About there. Okay, I'm decently happy with that. But this one will probably need one. You know what we'll do? We'll get the bottom one done, because the bottom one is actually probably going to be not too difficult, because that's the tape, the big thick tape's not down there. But in the middle here we got issues, so we use a big piece of tape, fold you over, and tape you down. Alright, you are taped down. And you are looking decent. And we're gonna mark this. So this is the inside side. Apparently, my brain decided that inside was spelled I-S as opposed to I-N-S. Thankfully, I'm not an English teacher. Granted, I teach elementary school, so it's not like they learn a little bit of spelling, but it's really not a huge thing if they... You know what, we're going to tape that down too, because that's really bothering me. We're just going to tape big chunk of tape here. Ease up on that, ease up on that. Can I... screw it. It's just... Oh, that got effed up. Yep, that got effed up. Where is... There it is. I need to kind of free you a little bit. A little more, a little more. Oh, a little bit more. Yep. Oh, almost stabbed myself. Let's try to avoid that. We'll use a little piece of tape. It's much easier to control. Yeah, that did not go how I wanted it, but it's not going to be too big of a deal. again. There we go. Quasi fixed. So okay, now we are happy. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to tape the, oh, look how nice that, the flat edges go together really, really well. I like that. But we are going to, come on. Oh, the edge was on the other side, that's why. Alright, so get you out. These don't have to be crazy big or crazy long pieces. So one, so I want to use 6, 2, 3, 4. Oops. I said oops. Oh no, that's fine. I thought I let it roll back and undo itself. I did not. And then 6 is the one I'm going to use. So you can go down, scissors of death, and you can go away. Alright. So now we're going to line these up as close as possible. Boom. Tape! Because nothing holds a costume together better than tape. Alright, so I'm happy with, oh, you know what, I'm really not happy with, I need another piece of tape in the middle. If I gotta undo that later, I can undo, I can always cut it, so it's not the biggest of deals, it's just that it's popping up a little bit, and I don't like that. Alright, so that is on. Now we're gonna have you, this is the inside side, yes. Fold you over a smidge. Tape you on the reinforcement side. Where are you? Oh, you're lined. Where the heck? Okay, you are lined up way up there. That's fine. Boom, and then we're also gonna put one in the middle because I feel like it's needed. All right, that means I don't have enough for the top. You know what we're just gonna do? We're gonna do a big cut and then we're gonna cut it in half. Alright, so I don't know why I grabbed the tape, I just happened to grab the tape. Alright, so you're kind of bent down, oh, there we go. Nice, oh, nope. Line up, come on, don't fight me. Those links are actually pretty freaking spot on. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I gotta get you flipped over. You go over there. Come on, thank you. We'll get you positioned. Actually, length of this. Whoop, you're almost already sticking together. Length of this is actually, these match up pretty freaking well. I'm happy with that. All right, I think we're good. Drink some coffee. All right, so let's take the sweater off, or sweatshirt, whatever we want to call this thing. My Lindsey Sterling sweater. Boom. Let's get this guy on. So now these are clothes. This is basically kind of like a shirt that I probably would wear underneath this, depending on how. Oh, come on. Oh, it came through. Oh, my arm went through the sleeves really, really well. Come on. Yeah, oh, the neck feels so much better. maybe it hangs down a little bit. Maybe I can trim that up a little bit. But the neck does feel better, especially in the back. Here, maybe, I think I'll cut that out a little bit because it goes to about here. So maybe I need to cut the neck out a little bit. That hangs out decently. If I pull that in, I mean, that's kind of long. All right, we're gonna stand up. Okay, so it's still like mid-thigh-ish. But I think if I hem that up, it's gonna go up to about there, which is I think where I kind of wanted it. You know, right around the the pocket, right around the pocket size. I think that's actually going to work. I think. I mean, this. I don't have sleeves. Oh, let's see. Can I get an idea of what's gonna happen with this? Oh yeah. Okay, so we are going to match the sleeves with the back piece because this front piece sleeve, yeah, it's catching there. Well, the back is nice and down here, so we're gonna modify that to go with the. Oh no, I got to hold my arm this way. We're gonna cut this off. Oop, go that way, and we're gonna match it to the sleeve, the inside sleeve. Inside sleeve? What am I talking about? We're gonna match it to the back, the sleeve hole for the back, because this huge chunk is not going to work. Where the back, you can see the back is kind of nice and free. It's the same thing over here, you know, where this is like in the armpit and it needs to not be there, but the back is nice and open, so we're gonna do that. And I think I'm going to take 2 more centimeters off of the neck here to open that up a little bit wider, because I think that'll work. But everything else, good to go. So this is, and I mean last night, me trying to slip out of it was incredibly uncomfortable. Here, I was able to slip out of it fairly decently. So that is in a nutshell. I mean, it looks it looks just like a here. Here we go. It looks like a board. It just looks like a board. But I mean, I can kind of work with. I mean, it's not like my torso's much more than a freaking board anyway. But this is supposed to be a jacket. So if it's on a little bit big, it'll be fine. But like I said, I want to kind of cut that. You know what? Let's do some markings here. I want to kind of cut from here. And I kind of want to cut down to about there. So that means on the other side, kind of a similar thing. Where I'm cutting, that's not that much off. And then we will actually mirror that on the back. Or, yeah, on the back, we will mirror that. And because it's tissue paper, I can actually see through this. Alright, so that is what we're going to do. And because, again, I can see through this, we are going to chop that off. Come over here, we are going to chop that off, and then that should actually be really freaking good. Actually, you know what? Oh, was it? Oh, a hole! Oh, yeah, because you're actually going to come across there. We will actually just do that now and put it right back on. There's no reason not to. I want to make sure I'm only cutting what I want to cut and not anything else. Yeah, I'm not really. This kind of flowed a little bit better how I cut it as opposed to, I didn't exactly follow the line. but that cut pretty freaking well. And everything else is on the other side. So, and the YouTuber who had this, or the guy who I found on the interwebs that did this, he had like a mannequin and all that other stuff, where like you could actually kind of like put it on something as opposed to model it on himself all the dang time. I don't have that luxury because I don't have that, because cosplaying and making stuff is not a hobby of mine. This is kind of like the first time for everything, as they say. Alright, so I'm happy with that cut. Now we're going to come up here. Alright, I'm happy with that cut for the most part. Now we're going to stick you here. I know I marked it on the other side. Yep. But I can see through it. So I'm actually happy I'm using tissue paper, because I can actually see through the thing to make these adjustments without needing to go crazy and tear everything freaking apart. Ah, but where it's folded, that's where I couldn't see it, that's why. Alright, so now, can I sneak this out? No. Let's be smart and not try to freaking tear the whole dang thing apart doing it. Now, we will put it back on. Gingerly. When I say gingerly, I really freaking meant it. As in, get your arm in there. Thank you. Oh yeah, the neck feels way better. The neck feels way, way better. And the sleeves feel better. I don't have that piece jamming into me anymore. And if I really want to be crazy, this overhang is kind of nuts. So I might, you know, I might actually take some off of this. I mean, it doesn't have to be tight, but that overhang, the bottom piece goes to here. That's quite a bit of material. But I mean, that's if I want it tight. If I want it more like a jacket, I need to get some, you know, some air underneath it. That's still a massive overhang. Okay, hold on. Where? These are the sides. Okay, well I can always just trim that side down if I need to, which I actually think I might, because that's kind of a lot of material. Is it just the back is freaking massive. Okay, I need to take in some material on this, or you know what? No, we can cut it as is. And then I can just play around with the seams and all that stuff, because that'll be the easiest thing to do on the prototype, which is what I'm going to attempt to make now. So let's get what colors did I bring to? I got some. I think I got some gray that I think my Sharpie will show up. Not really a Sharpie, but it's the marker I'm using, but I think that'll show up decently on gray as opposed to black fabric, where it probably won't. Okay, you are free. I'm decently happy with that, but I can just make the seams a little bit bigger, which I think I'm going to, because this back piece is freaking massive compared to. But again, I don't honestly remember. Ooh. We're probably cutting something I don't want to cut. There we go. Yeah, the back piece is too massive. But I can take that in. I can take post-production. oh, come on. I know my fingers are back there, so be very careful. Got it. And this one, same thing. Got it, okay. Okay, we are for the most part happy. I'm for the most part happy with what I have. So what we're going to do now, this is probably all the ones I got. I don't think I have any, no. Alright, so sewing kit is out. These are the ones I'm using, so we will put those on the chair. All these other ones you can kind of just be over here, I guess. But I want to make sure that I'm not. Okay, that's that. What is this guy? This is. Okay. This is some cheap fabric that I bought, which is actually probably the exact same color of the finishing fabric I want to use. And this is, oh, that's actually for the mask. Oh, here we go. You got a bunch of stuff up here. What do we got up here? That's nice and dark. What are you? You are, that is also, that also might freaking work. What's the color okay, that's the color I'm using. So this is, we'll go with the really, really light blue, because that's going to be probably the easiest for me to see stuff. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong blue. But I got 2 meters of this. I have 1.6 of my other stuff. So we are going to lay this out. It's 108 by 2 meters. I can probably remove you. Yep, I don't really care if I put a hole in you because it don't matter. Alright, the plastic and the plastic. Burnable with the other burnable on the floor because that's where it is at the moment. Alright. Alright, so now we got, oh my god, this is massive. Massive. Alright, this goes all the way to the base of the camera here. It's 110. God dang, this is freaking huge. Or maybe 108, might not be 110, might be 108 centimeters. So if I put this, holy smokes. Yep, go over there. If I put this, say, over here, which is not bad. I can put something here. I can probably get a sleeve out of that. And then, boom, boom. But I'm going to be taking in, there's going to be a lot of material that's not going to, that edge is actually decent. Yeah, that's a decent edge. Actually, that's not a bad edge either. And that's not a bad edge either. Alright, so let's maximize the edge work here. Oh, no, I think my fabric scissors is in here. It is. But I want all my pins and my pin cushion. So we are going to, it is just now coming up on 9 p.m., which means I'm doing way better than I was yesterday. Or yesterday it kind of started almost at 9. Went late. I might have started, yeah, I did, yeah, it is what it is. Alright, so now I got all my pins in. All my pins are in. Alright. We are going to try, I don't need the ruler. I don't need that ruler anyway. But we are going to maximize. That is probably not the straightest of cuts there. But, how are you looking over there? Oh, are you a really straight cut. You actually look like a really straight cut. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But you kind of look it. But this is not actually looking super duper straight. So we'll probably try to put you down as far as I can there. All right, that looks decent. So let's get to work. On pinning you up. That's probably not going to work as well as nails and screws do when you put it in your mouth, because pins are really, really thin. You're probably going to stab in yourself no matter what you do. Alright, so you are good. Don't need to go crazy with the pin work, I think. Especially over here, because nothing's getting cut. You're just solely to hold it in place. Alright. It's a lot. Well, we might as well, since I'm down here, I might as well. See, the fabric, there's a lot of freaking fabric. I need, okay, you're out of there. What, I don't know what you are. Probably Velcro. Okay, make sure it's nice and flat again, as it isn't. There we go, nice and flat again. I think on the bottom I need to be a little bit more liberal with my pins. Almost stabbed myself. I say almost because I actually didn't. I tried to. I got really close to this edge. How was I? No. That doesn't look right. Hold on. I might have to go crazier with the pins on the other side. This just does not look. Cause how am I half a centimeter up from it over on that side, but then I'm hugging it down here, but I'm completely straight over there. Something ain't right. There we go. See, knew it. Knew it. We're doing it again? Yeah, I know I don't have a perfectly flat surface I'm working with. You know, I'm working with what I got. Now that you are in there, I can kind of use you. Oops. Let's put one here too. Okay, we're doing good there. Again, it's getting super freaking close. And it shouldn't, but... You can make it through the tissue paper, thank you. Okay, that's looking a little better. That's looking a little better. Alright, you're looking decent. Oh, there we go. Okay, you're doing decent. This is actually harder. I really need something soft that I can actually like push into that's not going to cause issues. You know what? Nah, because that's not going to work. Okay, I think you're okay. Ow! Stabbed myself. That hurt. Okay. Desperately tried to stab myself yet again. Thankfully didn't. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem when we go over there. But I think it's okay for now. Okay, I'm happy with that. We're gonna come down from the top. Happy there. We're gonna come down from here. Oh, that's actually not even into the fabric. There we go. Okay, now you are good. You are good. You are good. And last one. Okay. I will have to figure something out for next time when I do my final version, because that was not easy. All right, so now I can trace this. Oh, I can see that pretty good. Can I? Yeah, no, I can. Be very careful because it gets really, really close to the edge. Nope, you're not good. There we go. Ow! Stabbed myself. This is kind of, oops. Ooh, ow. Okay, I think we're okay there. Oops, that kind of went on a tangent. Here here's where we insert some epic battle music. So that's what's, oops, that is not how I wanted to do that one, but it's fine. Okay, that's actually going pretty good. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Keep it coming, don't stab yourself. There's a pin right there that you almost stabbed yourself with, but you managed to not. So I'm happy there. Ooh, oh, and we are almost in the clear for the back piece of fabric. Oops. Okay, where'd the cap went over there? All right. So that is drawn in. Let's get all my pins out so I can see how that worked. I did not go grab my safety pin, so that's kind of disappointing. Because the safety pins, once I go get them, pardon me, are gonna let me know. Okay, I just marked myself, which is fine. Alright. But then I can play around with, I mean, I could do it with the pins too. Actually, doing it with the pins is actually probably gonna be easier than the safety pins. Safety pins are kind of a pain in the butt, or can be. But no, this was the right fabric, I think, to use for the test. And thankfully, actually, this is stuff I can actually just go buy fairly easily locally. It was the actual color I needed that I had to go a little bit outside, a little bit out of the way to go get. I got all of the pins I did, and boom, we are. Ugh. Oh god, I need to stand. Woo-wee. Put you up top. You're doing decent. Oh, but I left. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't undo the centimeter that I folded in. I didn't undo that before I traced everything, which is fine. I mean, ideally, I would have undone that, but I forgot, and I'm not gonna go undo it because I'd have to shift everything over. But also, it was the back piece is way too big anyway. Actually, I can just kind of, yeah, that's 2 meters. That's a lot of fabric. It's a lot of fabric. Oh, I actually thought I closed that one off. Okay, I did not, but ooh, I'm not liking that. Okay, that's better, that's better. Basically as far away from the camera as I can possibly be too, which is fine. I kind of need to make sure. Well, hold on. Ugh. Scoot. Let's, yeah, because that's actually the freaking light's closer this way. That's the, oh, there we go. Woo, that's not my scissors of death. I want my fabric scissors. I can see this really, really well. All right. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling crafty, yay. All right. I had so much fabric. No, hold on. Let me make Let me make life a little bit easier for myself. So now I only have to deal with this, as opposed to 2 freaking meters of the damn stuff. Which was rather a lot. So I gotta get all this done. I'm not gonna. The guy whose video I'm kind of basing this off of, he listed a price, but there's no way I can do a price because he had experience doing all this stuff. So he literally only he needed to do was buy the materials for one outfit, where I am going to be making probably just 2, because as long as I don't sew this one, I might actually sew it once I kind of figure out all the sides and how much I need to actually take it in or not. Just so I can have like a full-fledged idea. No, we're gonna cut you off because no reason to keep you around. Yeah, I'll probably do that after I pin everything and I get it kind of where I want it to be. Because let's face it, this is probably the thickest shirt I'm going to have underneath it. You know, I got an undershirt underneath, and then this is one of my long sleeves that I wear when it gets colder here. So it's probably about as thick as it's going to be underneath the costume. I could always throw more stuff on underneath if it really comes to that. Which I don't think it will, but you never know. You never know. So if that's the case, yeah, oop, okay, you're cut off. I don't need this thing to be like crazy thick. Actually, I don't even. You know what? Screw it. I don't need to cut the bottom line. All right, but I mean, look at that. Flip this up and around. Where's the cape? Look at that. That comes so far around. You can probably see better over here. I mean, it comes to, you know, the side part you would think is there, so that's actually the side on my undershirts right here. But this comes a good 3 inches further on like both sides. So I kind of cut it big. But that is fine. So I'm happy with that. I can mark what side's what after the fact. Yep. So let's do the next pieces. God, this is and the thing is, so I have also with the test run. One of the things I'm actually going to try... Oh, I might actually be able to get one of the sides in here. If I get one of the sides in here, I'll be super happy. Because... oh, and then if I take it in... Okay, so let me just put it this way. So I had to run a 4-hour round trip to get the right color fabric. Which is not this color. Hopefully it's not this color. What's the color? Oh, this is the color. So it's a nice darker blue, right? You can yeah. So it's a nice darker blue. So this is the actual finished color. Which is this? I mean this to me looks black. I don't think it is black, but it looks black to me. But that might be I might be having color issues because this is black and those are clearly 2 different colors. But this by itself looks black to me, but I know it's not. But anyway. This is the color I have. This is the final color. It's a nice thick fabric too. So, because I'm making a jacket, this is gonna be super nice. Yeah, this is thinner. So this is gonna be super nice. Actually, this one's about just as dang thick as that one, ain't it? Well, that's super soft on the inside too. Well, this one is not. So, I could go either way with it, to be honest. But I got, how much is this? This is 2 meters, so I got a ton of that. Anyway, this is the material I kind of want to use. I only have about 1.6 meters of it. I got 2 meters of this. So if I can make everything and still have a huge chunk left over, I win. If I can't, well then maybe I'll make it with this material. This just, you know what, here's the pants. I had to buy the pants. Those look super duper close to color, where that is a little bit more of a you know what, I haven't decided. It could go either way on this, to be honest. Yeah, I could go either way on that. Because the character, it says that he wears a dark blue jacket. Granted, in the anime, it really all looks like the pants and the jacket are the same freaking color. This gets you super duper duper close. So I might actually go with this, but I haven't decided yet. Anyway, I had to run out 4-hour round trip for this, because the other fabric I ordered was brighter than this, and it was supposed to be dark blue. So that pissed me off. But yeah, but I have much less of this than I do of this. So if I can do everything and have a huge chunk left over, I will be happy. This is the right stuff. Oh, look how much room I got. So much room. Oh, I can even fit the bigger piece in here too. Super stoked about that. So you are, you know, it actually doesn't matter that that other piece was a smidge longer. Really doesn't matter. As long as this is lined up. That looks decent. I can go further down than that because the other one is really close to the bottom there. Boom, boom. Oh, then it just moves. Is it covered there? Yeah, no, it is. It's covered all the way. Okay, so that's a decent seam too. We'll move that down a little bit, almost to the bottom there. Okay, good. I am happy with that. All this other stuff is just in the way. Come on. You know you wanna. Thank you. Again, try not to stab yourself. That is the order of the day, is don't stab yourself too many times, because it's gonna happen. Actually, no. Actually, if I get the freaking ruler underneath there, I might be able to control that a little bit better. Don't need a lot, because you can stab it by the ruler and then just move the ruler. I'm happy there. Yeah, now that works. It's gonna hopefully maybe save my floors a little bit of. Well, it's not. I'm not really doing damage to the floor, but it's probably not a good idea to stab your floor with needles. Just guessing. And up here we will do it. We will do it. Oh, no. Did you come off? No, we're okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it here. I think this is kind of where the ruler loses its efficacy. this is going decently. Ain't gonna lie, it's actually working fairly well. Fairly well, not fantastic, but fantastic enough. Yeah, I'm violating the rule that I just kind of tried to set up. I mean, because the ruler is not actually working super freaking well. It works well on the edges that I'm now off of. Okay. So I don't have to freaking reach behind me every 5 freaking seconds. No, there's a little hiccup there, but it's fine. I think for the most part. Nope, go in. Thank you. Now we got the last. Okay. Last run. I'm not going to worry about down on the bottom because I don't care. Come on. Nope. There we go. Let's get you traced. Get that done. This pen actually works pretty freaking well. I ain't gonna lie, it works pretty well. I only bought one of them, but I might be able to, if needed, go and pick up a spare. I don't think is going to be needed, but you never know. Okay. That is good. Ugh. I kind of think pattern paper is made out of tissue paper, to be honest. It's got the same consistency. And you can kind of stab it over and over and over again, and it actually does a decent job. Bum, bada bum bum, bada bum bum, bada bum bum. I probably should not be humming any songs that could be copyright stricken. Let's not chuck all my pins everywhere. Alright, so left side I am happy with. Well, happy-ish with. You still got some work to do. I'm going to do this to make my life easy right off the bat. Definitely feels like I'm cutting against the grain. There we go. It makes my life easier. It is 9:30. I actually might be making a grave mistake not working on our arms, not working on sleeves yet. Because that's actually probably going to be the most difficult part of this. but I can put stuff together and then kind of trace how the sleeves are going to be. Okay, you are off. Because that might be sleeves. I'm probably gonna spend. I might be spending a whole freaking night on sleeves, because I have no idea what I'm doing on those. Where all the other parts are kind of more or less straightforward. But the video, the guy sewed all of his pieces to the back basically, and then sewed down the sleeves. So I'm gonna assume that that's the way to do it, because I have no idea otherwise. Or I will just talk to my mother, who has a lot more experience sewing than I do, and ask her, how do you do sleeves? And she'd be like, oh, sleeves are the easiest thing on the planet. I'd be like, ah, cool. Because it's Tuesday. I mean, I started the idea for this a long time ago, but I didn't have the materials. Halloween is in a week exactly. Well, I have to say less than exactly, because I go to work in the morning, so I gotta actually have this done in less than a week. So I got basically 6 days to get stuff done. I think in the video, the guy said it took him to make the top took him about 6 hours. He's got a little bit more. I mean, I got this mat here, which kind of gets in the way a lot when I'm trying to make stuff super flat. But he had a more level work area. Alright, there we go. Happy with that. We are going to mark this. We are going to mark this left. And this is the zip. Alright, so that is good. Bam. Alright, so the last cut I'm doing tonight. How much fabric? Because this was 2 meters. This was 2 meters. So how much fabric do I have left? Let me space out. No, if that was 2 meters, we will go from. We'll go from up here, down to that corner, just to see how much I got left. I got over 1 meter left. So basically, so it's 2 meters, so I basically did it in 80 meters. I got 2 big pieces done. But if I got 1.6 meters, so that means I have till this mark to do everything else. Which I think I can, because we got a sleeve, so that's 80, and this guy is not 80 long. It's not 80 long. It's close, but it's not 80 long, and I'd rather do that on another decent side. To give that as good a chance as it's got to be decent. Yeah, that cuts really, really freaking close. But anyway, what I can do then is maybe move a couple more things, shift over my kotatsu, so I get a little bit more working area, so I can actually lay this whole thing out and see how it fits that way. But I can easily get the back and the right, and the sleeves are actually going to be shorter. So I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I mean, I might have to rotate this and do sleeve, sleeve. But even if I have to rotate this and do sleeve, sleeve, I think the sleeves are probably going to be maybe that wide. So what are we looking at here? Say 115 to, say, 75. So that's, wow, that's 25 plus 15, that's 40 centimeters. And this guy is 31 centimeters. So that puts you 40 centimeters and 31 centimeters. That puts you at 71 centimeters versus the almost 80 I am tall. So that actually will save me some time if I do it that way. Highly doubt the sleeves are going to be 40. They're probably going to be 30. If that. My arms are not, I don't have freaking massive guns here, so it's not like I need to really worry about, having all the extra space in case I get yoked, because that ain't happening. If it could happen, it would have happened already. Actually, my frame is not built for massive muscle anyway. It's built for more muscle than I currently have. I mean, that's for dang sure, but I need to get this done. I'm much more focused on getting this done in time. You know what? I'm not even sure I need to pin this, to be honest. I think I'm not going to pin it. I think I'm just going to wing it and hope for the best, because I think it'll be fine. Just go slow, and put your pressure on it. Yeah, the key is going slow and making sure oops. I see I got decent pressure. And again, that's a straight shot, which makes this a lot easier to do. Got a little bit of a hiccup there, but I'm going to deal with it. I'd rather do that than try to shift everything to get away from that. But I am going to have to cut off the bottom here because I did not do a straight cut on the top. The other piece. Oops. And then there we go. I winged it so I didn't actually have to even pin anything. Boom. I'll put you up top. Oh, my back. My back being hunched over doing this for... What are we at now? Holy moly, we're at almost an hour and a half. No wonder my back is freaking killing me. But we will get this cut out. I'm not going to do any kind of craziness on here. We had 2 meters. So as long as this is over 40 to the highest point. Here's 40 right here. 1 centimeter left. So yeah, we might want to cut it the other way, or make sure on the other pieces that I don't... I do a little bit different planning so that it cuts, so I waste less fabric. So I think on the other one I kind of went way above the top, so I probably could have saved maybe 5 centimeters doing that and not worrying about that, But again, I have the materials. I have a bunch of spares. I even have a how many meters? Because I even got this gray stuff here that I could use too. which is also 2 meters. So if needs be, I can replant it on the gray, which I don't think I'll need to because by that time I should be pretty much done. But because if I get this how I like it, if I can, you know, tailor it in, I'm going to run into a problem soon, because I am not that flexible. All right, boom. So I think I actually have enough fabric left. So let's mark this onto as to that it is the right. All right. Oh, I didn't finish cutting actually. I do need to cut the little piece off the bottom here. No, and we will plan accordingly for the final cut. Gotcha. All right, good. Boom. Okay, so now kind of want to do with safety pins, but they are in my car and I don't want to go out and get them. So we are going to do it this way. It honestly does not matter which side is which. This fabric can just go there. So this is going to be the right side. Alright, so what I want to do... how do I want to do this? That armhole actually doesn't look big enough. Especially if I hem it. Which I'm going to. Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Ha-ha! Ha-ha! What? I thought I would have a couple more. Oh, they're over there. But I got, let's chuck that away. Plastic, too. I got some clamps. Which is what... Oh, I do have 4 here. Okay, good. Okay, I got 1 big one and 3 small ones. Where's the other small one? Probably up there. So what I want to do is, we got this. I want to line that up. And I want to, if I clamp it, that actually makes me happy. Those clamps, it's not what I bought them for, but hey, I'll make it freaking work. Because then I can figure out where I want to put the pins. So I don't know yet. So I kind of want to do. Where's my pins? They're behind me. They are to the side. Okay. So how far down do I want to go? Let's try a centimeter for now. Yes, I'm gonna measure it because I'm freaking insane. Okay. And I'm not gonna skimp on these. I mean, it's not the entry is a centimeter in, doesn't necessarily mean the exit's a centimeter in, because I'm not measuring it that crazily. I probably could, but I'm not for this. This is a rough fitting one because I want to it's getting close to 10. I wouldn't mind watching one more episode of a random anime that I'm trying to keep up on, because there's like 20 of them right now that I'm trying to watch. All right. Oh, okay, that's what's happening there. And we'll put another one up top, just because. Just because. Oops, that was my finger that I was trying to go into. Oh, yep, I can probably still pull off one more anime episode before I need to crash. So I also do need to try the contacts that I bought. See if they're going to do the trick. If they're not going to do the trick, I got enough time to order more if needed. Alright, I'm happy with that. Okay, and this is on the inside, so I can actually just... we're also going to pinch these off. Get me a... Come on! You know you want to line up. Thank you. Because you guys... Ooh, that's... Oh no, it was a straight cut. It's just folded over a little bit. I did just say it was folded over a little bit. Doesn't mean you have to like fold over a lot. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, then you're in. Line you up. Again, they don't have to line up perfectly for this. Okay. We're going to put one more in on the top. You know, if we're going to put one more in on the top, let's put one more in on the top. Let's freaking... If I'm measuring everything else, don't just freaking randomly shove one in there. Freaking measure it. There's a reason you're doing that. Alright, so that looks decent. Okay, so that can go. Alright, okay, that is, let's leave that open looking like that. Where the hell, here it is. So, what we got the zip. Where's the zip? Okay. That's where the zip is. So how am I doing this? I'm doing it. Hold on. Yes. Okay. I'm doing it this way. Okay. Fold you in, put you on top. Okay, now that I'm happy with that, not stab myself, which is the first order of business. Don't stab yourself. We're going to put that in the middle. And we'll put you going down. Yep, I'm fine with that. So you can come off. Ooh, almost took the pin with it. Right, we're going to put one in the middle here. Right, I'm happy with that so far. Ooh, almost stabbed myself, didn't. Looks like a fucking victory for me, not accidentally stabbing myself. Alright, so now you guys line up, right? Hold on. So that's, yes, you guys line up this way. That's pretty decent. Just put a little guy in here. How many I think I put? Ah! That was my finger. Okay, you're fine. One more in the middle. Ow. Okay. So now I got a rough version pinned. Fairly decently pinned. Let's put this on very carefully because there's freaking pins in it. Come on, brother. Okay, there we go. Okay. Ooh, what happened over here? Oh, nothing. Yeah, this is fucking massive. The back piece is so massive. I mean, I'm overlapping big time. The arms, I don't really want to go any further than this with the arms. Yeah, I don't want to go any further than this with the arms. So I'm gonna have to do something, because this is overlapping like crazy. Come on. Thank you. Okay. So that's overlapping like crazy. So what I can do is take some out of the middle. So say I lose 4 centimeters. Might help if I actually use the side that's going to list what I want. Yep, there we go. So this is just me measuring side to side. Flip over a little bit. It's 63.5. So how do I want to do the pinching of that? I'm trying to think. So what I can do, actually I think I'm going to do it on the outside. And we'll just do it like this. Fold that, okay, that's pretty decent. And then what we're going to do is we are going to, at 2 centimeters, we're going to put some pins in it to kind of lock that up, but then on the outside, so this won't stab me. And I'm going to see if I can shrink that 4 centimeters, that'll probably go a long way. So we're doing, wait, no, I'm doing 2 and 2, so yeah, that's 4. We're gonna put a lot of these in. So I got one, I got a lot of pins that I can use. And 2, I wanna make sure, because I don't, the armholes, I don't want to lose much in the way of the arms. Ow, that was my thigh. Okay. Put you over here. Putting a lot of, you know what, screw it. I have plenty of pins, so I'm not really losing out on anything here. Put as many in as you feel you need. Now if I get stabbed there, that is going to be in a much more sensitive area than my thigh. Okay, this is going to see how well that works, taking it in 4 centimeters, 2 on each side, so that's 4, and 1 more at the top. It's not necessarily perfectly centered. Would I have liked it perfectly centered? Yes, that's just how my brain works. But it is it's freaking almost spot on 10 o'clock. Alright, so now let's give this a shot. I just took this in 4 centimeters. Oh, there we go. I'm just really worried about ripping this thing apart, trying to fit it on. Okay, that still goes way further than it needs to go. Where's the seam for the... Yeah, where the heck's the seam? There's the seam. Okay, so the back end 4 centimeters actually works. This though needs to not be that crazy, but I think I can finish that in just hemming it correctly. Because that goes here, I kind of want that to actually be here, and that to be here. So I'm thinking I'm happy with the back. I'm happy with the back. Now I gotta... Ah, man. Hardwood floors and sitting on my ankles, not a good combo. Where am I? Now that is the left side, so I want to work on the right side right now. Because that's on the, okay, that's the inside. So the sleeves, I'm not messing with the sleeves anymore. the sleeves are the sleeves. I'm not going to do anything with the sleeves. However, if I put that in, am I going to put it in that much? That's freaking nuts. But that might be what I need to do. How much is that? You know, let's do that. Let's do 4 centimeters. That's 4 on the nose. So I can actually see what I'm doing. Holy crap, I'm feeling like an old man. I can't see anything. That's close enough to 4, I think. That is getting way over 4. That's about 4. Ow. And 2 more. Oh, no, it's the right ankle that's actually hurting. Oh, come on. Don't fight me. That is too much. Still too much. That's pretty much spot on. I mean, I can actually just do that with the freaking seam. I think will be fine. I don't think I really need to. I'm not measuring the last one because I don't care. So if I did that one 4 on the left side, this needs to be way more than 4. This is the zip, right? Yep. So the zip, we're gonna put you in. Yeah, we're gonna put you in like. That looks decent. How much is that? You know, we're gonna round you down to 6. So you're about 6.5 there. I'm gonna round you down to 6. Because it's a nice, decent number. So you need to go up. You're at 6 there. Ow. God damn. I'm getting, it's probably just because I'm getting tired. And I'm stabbing myself. Left and right. Right, we are good here. Oh. Oh, that's actually spot on 6. This will be the last fitting of the night. And then the last one, I don't care. The last one, we're just going to pin it. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me take a memo real quick. So we took in the back 4 cm, took in right side, this would be zip side, 4 cm. Took in left side. This is zip overhang. 6 cm. Is that how you write cm? Holy moly, that was horrible. Horrible. Okay. There's my notes. Let's see, this is the last rough fitting of the night. The back I was happy with. I'm still nervous about this, mainly because it's pinned and not sewn. If it was sewn, oh, actually that's okay. The zip overhang is too much. I took the zipper overhang in too freaking much. Actually, maybe not. I mean, I'm doing this on my knees. You know, let's do this standing up. Okay. Actually, do this standing up close by. So, now this one goes almost to the middle. Ideally, I want it here. It's a little bit over, but that is not bad because I don't need it to be tight. So that's actually decent. But the zipper overhang, if that's my belly button, the zipper overhang, I took way too much out. The neck still feels good. The sleeves still feel good. They're probably going to be freaking tight. So I actually might want to drop that down a little bit further. We'll play around with that when I get the sleeves made. But the zipper, the right side, the zipper overhang is too much. So I want to maybe do that. See if I'm taking 4 off of here. And that's coming around and doing decent. I don't need, and this length is really good. I like this length. That length is good. But, yeah, I can't get any closer. Here, I'm right at the camera. But yeah, so, here we go. So what I'm going to do is, I'm happy with this side, because it comes in, it's just past the belly button, by maybe a few centimeters, so it's a little bit centimeters off, but that's if I pull it tight. Actually, if I pull it really freaking tight, it's way the hell over here. But I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with the zipper overhang. Actually, I don't necessarily want it to be that tight. So I think this is fine as is, and I think the zipper overhang, we are actually going to reduce that. I want that out a couple more centimeters, so I think we're gonna have the zipper overhang and then call that good for now. I do not have a hanger downstairs. But I'll just drape this over the stuff. Make a note that this is 6 is too much. Reduce to 3 cm. Alright. And then that is where we are going to call this version. So this is session 2.5 because it's same night, kind of just continuing on the process of painfully probably sticking with me as I try to figure this stuff out because I have no idea what I'm doing. But maybe it's entertaining. Maybe you'll learn something. Maybe I'll learn something. Which I am learning something, so there you go. Haha. Mission accomplished there. But until then, we'll come back at this tomorrow. I'll probably sew that tomorrow so I have a little bit more confidence and actually I'll just sew down that middle so I have a little bit more confidence getting in and out of that thing so then I can really kind of focus on the sleeves, see how the sleeves are going to need to do, and then I need to work on making the sleeves tomorrow. So tomorrow night, oh crap, I have freaking taiko practice. I forgot about that. It's probably gonna be a late night tomorrow then. Crap. I'll have to sew right when I get home, which I can do. But yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. That's the plan for the next step is sew that up. It doesn't have to be good. It just has to be done. Get that sewn up. Attempt to make sleeves. I got the sleeves from the shirt, my dress shirt. So I cut the cuff off, so these are really freaking short. I should not have cut the cuff off, but it's too late for that because they're off. But we'll do that. We'll get that sewn up. We'll attempt to work on sleeves, and then get those sewn on. So the next time we'll work on sewing. Until then, peace. Have a good one.